if you knew who you was talking to, you probably wouldn't want to anymore. Oh no, and if you knew who you was talking to, you probably wouldn't want to anymore.
Hello, are we doing it? Are we? Yes, it's recording.
Okay, great. Okay.
The
Sorry,
dog is going to town on her asshole right now. It's like fucking crazy.
I hate it. Sometimes I try to be zen.
It sounds like somebody's plunging a toilet.
I try to be zen and go like, I'm just gonna let her do it.
You can't do it.
I can't.
It's the most heinous sound.
I have to yank her out of her own grundle. It's so bad.
And she just concentrates.
And she waits until we're like, okay, good night, everybody. Yeah. And we turn the lights out.
And she sleeps all day.
We get into bed and then it's...
It's like, are you using teeth? Don't use your teeth.
It sounds like she's choking at certain points. She has to get up and be like, and then dive back
with sleep apnea, like.
And you gotta eventually just be like, Iggy, stop.
Oh, she's gonna think you're yelling at her.
No, she can't hear at all.
Yeah, that's true. Remember, what was it, 2 nights ago when all those children were on our roof playing beer pong or whatever?
Yeah.
They're screaming.
Mm-hmm.
The one guy has the most haunting laugh, and then she's in here slurping away. I don't think I've ever gotten a worse night's sleep than that night.
It was Saturday night, and we were in bed by like 10:15. Very cool. And kids were playing beer pong, like NYU students, I assume, or wherever we live. Don't worry about it.
Baron Trump.
It sounded like they were inside of our bedroom.
Yeah.
They were so close. You could hear every little tap of the pong ball hitting the table, every word they exchanged with each other. And I was thinking, as I was like feeling very old and getting frustrated with them, and the dog is snarfing on her asshole, I was like, these kids are the same age as the dog.
yeah.
Iggy's gonna be 18.
I know.
In like 4 weeks. She was born.
Maybe they can hang out together and
when
like leave us alone.
George Bush was the president, and I was like, they're the same age as my dog. I feel so old.
Yeah.
But you can't.
They say like, oh, don't move into the neighborhood for the culture, and then call the police on the culture. That's like a thing people say,
right? Yeah,
but it's white people, so it's no culture.
It's
so you can have them arrested.
Children. It's negative culture.
Yeah.
They haven't even figured out the culture. They're parasites of culture.
Right. So you can just have them executed.
Yeah, it's allowed.
Yeah. Just dangle them off the roof.
But for real, you can't really win. Like you just feel like such.
We just ate it.
Old. You gotta eat it because you feel like such an old. You would have to face your mortality and your age a little bit by being like, "Hey, you kids!" It was like 10:20. It wasn't even that late, and we were like, "You better knock it off."
Yeah, but counterpoint.
Yeah.
It's just a circle of life. When you were up there making noise.
Yeah.
Some old guy told you to go fuck yourself, and then like you get to do it.
Okay, yeah. I just don't want to be
you
the
don't
one.
call the police, obviously. You don't go up there and you say, fuck you, kid. You know what time it is. Some of us have to. Don't say that. Just say, shut the fuck up. I think that's acceptable.
No.
In New York?
No. Couldn't be me.
Come on. Hanging your head out the window?
Somebody else
shaking
did
your
it.
fists? Shut the fuck up.
I'm certainly the type of person to go, who's going to take care of this? Because it's not going to be me. And it was taken care of by
It
somebody.
was not.
Yeah, I heard somebody yell at them.
Yeah, but then
you can hear
hour
every
later
word
they're
you
still
say.
going.
Yeah, they're not going to listen. Like you said, the cycle, that's how it goes. They don't listen. They go, fuck you, old man. Oi. They're British in my head.
Yeah.
I did the British middle fingers just for a visual for everyone at home.
I don't think anybody can visualize that.
The one that it looks
just a
like
peace sign?
It looks like a backwards peace sign, and then you go up like. Ugh.
Okay.
Yeah. They know.
All right.
They're aware. Yeah, no, I'm not going to tell them to be quiet.
I think it's New York. You could tell somebody to shut the fuck up. Suck your dick.
Can
You
if
can
you
do that.
want. That's not me. That's you, maybe.
I
That's
didn't do
not
it.
me. I know you didn't. But
That's
you
not
wanted to.
either one of us. We didn't do it.
Okay. I thought you were condoning it. I thought you
I
were
am condoning it a
advocating
little
for
bit.
Okay.
Okay.
So then why are you getting testy?
When you're out somewhere and if you're being annoying and somebody yells, "Shut the fuck up" at you, that's acceptable, right? You go, "Oh yeah, okay."
Hell no. First of all, they're like teenagers and they're drunk. It's never going to end well. It's never going to be them being like, you know what, guys, Braxton, Gavin, they're right. We better go inside.
They might be like that.
No, you go, fuck you, old man.
All
We're
right,
the
fine,
future.
fine. You win.
We're going to be drinking Soylent on the moon.
Mars.
Well, we're going to be boofing Elon Musk's Mars Soylent.
No, you're going to war, kids. No, they're all rich kids.
Yeah.
They're with Baron playing Mario Kart
Well,
in the dorms.
playing Mario Kart in a dorm, culture really has stagnated. That's exactly what we were doing.
We're doing another Middle East war.
I know.
Of course it's
God
stagnated.
damn, the deja vu.
Yeah, the dog's seen like 6 of them.
I was staring at her the other day thinking that she has no idea we're at war with the Middle East.
Yeah.
In the Middle East? With the Middle East? With all of the Middle East? I don't know. When there's no real purpose for it, it's like, who are we fighting really?
Iran.
Ourselves.
We're liberating
Oh yeah,
the
good job.
Iranians or doing regime change or getting oil. I can't really be sure. I don't know. A lot of things have been said by different people. A lot of anti-war people have said different things about why we're killing people.
Yeah.
This is a bad one, folks.
The podcast?
No, the war.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's not good. It's not good.
You are melting into the couch right now.
So what? It's my couch.
You're not even sitting up.
Who cares?
I do.
Nobody
It's
would have
affecting
known
my
that.
podcast.
No, it's not.
No, you can hear
How
it
about
in your
this?
voice. Don't do the British middle fingers to
How
me.
about that?
You can't do that. You can't do that back to me. I do that to you. No.
Pretty soon we're all going to be doing the Chinese middle fingers.
What is that? That's not anything.
I don't know, but they're taking over.
I don't think they have that.
Yeah. They have math.
They
have robots. Have you seen those fucking Chinese robots?
Which ones?
Oh my god.
I've seen
We're
a lot.
so fucked.
I've seen so many
The
Chinese robots.
dancing robots?
Like Megan 2.0?
Even better than that.
Okay. All right.
I've started Megan 2.0 4 times, I think.
Sometimes you think you know a guy by dating him for a decade, and then I find out that when I'm gone, all you want to do is watch Megan 2.0, and I can't
no.
understand
I hated it.
why.
I never finished it.
Yeah, but what was the impulse to watch Megan 2.0? I didn't think that you...
There's literally nothing to watch.
That's not true.
You got to watch something.
You haven't
What am I
even
gonna do?
seen
Crack
every
a book?
Adam Curtis documentary.
Yes, I have.
You've seen everything on?
Yes, I have.
Oh,
I've seen
boy.
them like twice. I've seen each one twice. So shut the fuck up.
Okay, that was just a fake example to say there are other things you could be watching. Besides, can you imagine Adam Curtis doing a documentary about Megan 2.0?
Yeah, what would that be like?
Megan 2.0. That's, you know what? That's as far as I've gotten in the bit, and like as far as like I could. But it's a work in progress.
Mm-hmm.
He basically just says Megan 2.0. Does that sound like Adam
He
Curtis?
shows video of like black and white ladies hula hooping or something.
Yeah, and it's basically about the fall of civilization.
It's tied back to Mao or something.
Yeah. It's actually Freud's nephew invented Megan 2.0.
Yeah. Everything's connected to Freud.
Yeah.
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 And Israel. Anyway, what else is in the news? Jim Carrey.
Oh my God, the Jim Carrey
What
thing.
is going on with Jim Carrey?
don't-
I can't care.
You brought it up.
Well, isn't it the case that Jim Carrey sent his body double to an award show, and that's the whole thing?
Ian, what? No.
What happened?
Everyone engaging in this is so absolutely deranged.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but you included for beating on this slop. He got older. He looks slightly different. No,
really?
Yes.
That's not him.
Are you serious? Everyone's losing their goddamn minds. They're talking about cloning now because he looks older than he did 10 years ago.
I thought
He's in his 60s.
so. What? Don't get mad at me.
I'm just saying.
The guy that I saw didn't look older than him. He just looked like a different guy completely.
He may have gotten a little filler. A little sculpt.
I don't buy. The guy had different color eyes.
No, he did not. He did not.
You
didn't even watch it.
Glanced at Twitter.
You've seen headlines. He did not, man. He's fucking Jim Carrey looking a little bit older.
Did you just almost puke?
I burped, and it was like a hard, sharp burp. You didn't know how it was going to end. One of those violent burning acid comes with it.
I'm not
just
sold
so
on
upset.
this. I don't know.
You're not sold on this? You've
No.
done zero research. You've seen comments on X.com.
Yeah.
And now you're not sold on this?
Well, okay, this is my thoughts.
Okay, I would love to hear
So
your
Jim
thoughts.
Carrey
Yeah.
famously trolls award shows.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
There you go. I rest my case.
He didn't do a good job, though, if that's what this is. He doesn't look that different. His face is, like, kind of pillowy, but that's it. It's very much him. He just looks kind of bad.
Did you watch any of the interviews with him?
I saw many images from the interviews.
Well, we should watch the
and
interviews.
Side by side. Okay, there's some famous makeup artist who does, like, prosthetics who is trying to take credit for this.
Uh-huh.
What do you mean, It's not true. They're lying. It's not right.
How do you know?
Because it's definitely Jim Carrey. It's just, like, undeniably Jim Carrey looking kind of different. And the fact that we are so conspiracy
Next you're going to tell me the Grinch is Jim Carrey.
Everyone is so eager to jump on the conspiracy train.
Well, I'm not going conspiracy. I'm not going...
You said he had different colored eyes. That's crazy, Ian. You're crazy.
I'm not... Well, didn't he?
No. He's got brown eyes.
Then I have to talk to some lady on Instagram.
Okay, fine.
I'm not saying he's a clone or a lizard person.
Yeah.
I'm just saying he pulled a prank on people, as he's been known to do.
Okay.
He hates award shows. He always makes that clear. And, I mean...
This was like...
Come on.
A French film festival giving him some sort of honorary award. I think this wasn't like... sticking it to... I don't know. And also, he likes to be cute and make comments about how he's above this kind of thing, but he's no.
You don't know what's in his heart.
You don't know what's in his heart.
Yeah, exactly. So let's not cast aspersions on the Mask himself.
Okay, fine. Fine.
He's brought so much joy to this world.
That's true. I used to, and I guess still do. I don't know why we just reject people after we get tired of them, discard them like old toys. I still do, I guess, love Jim Carrey.
Okay, then watch your
and
mouth.
his work. You watch your mouth. I'm saying it's him and that he looks fine. I'm defending him. I am here for Jim.
No.
Yes? Yeah? Look at your face trying
I'm here for him.
No.
I think that he's capable of pulling off a great prank.
I think he's 63 and just getting older and not really trying to,
But I don't think the guy that people were interviewing looked old. That was part of it.
Yeah.
He looked younger.
He looked, you know who he looked like?
Who?
Jim Carrey.
No.
It's Jim Carrey.
No.
Yes.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't looked into this.
I know. We're just trying to find something to fight about. I think he may have gotten filler.
I'm not trying to find something to fight about.
Fight for sport. Like,
I'm not doing that.
Spar verbally.
I wouldn't.
You do.
No.
You would. I kind of did this with Mandy Moore, though. I think my game is off, where everyone was like, oh, she looks insane. She looks so different. What did she have done? And I couldn't tell. I was like, what? She looks regular. She just looks like she's gotten older. But now I'm like, yeah, I think she snipped off her eyelids.
That's the new thing, right?
Yeah.
Well, good for her.
There's a Sarah Tollemache bit that only she can do because it's just her hilarious voice. But she's like, do you guys think I look good? I cut my eyelids off. But that's what people do now to be beautiful.
Yeah.
Look how young I look. I cut my eyelids
What is it? So your
off.
eyelids don't sag?
Yeah, when you get older, you get like the skin gets heavy, and so they cut a bunch of flesh off from right here.
What
And
are
if you
gonna
do, but if you do too much, you look like
surprised?
kind of. You look surprised, but then you also look very hollow around your eyes. You look sick, like you look gaunt, because you need some like.
I think all women are beautiful.
Okay, fine, including Jim Carrey.
Yeah. Haven't seen him around though in a while.
Yeah, maybe. If that's not Jim Carrey, it's like beyond prosthetics. Like, it's the greatest disguise of all time. He just looks kind of puffy. He's definitely got fake hair. He's got like thick, long
all
hair.
guys in Hollywood have fake hair. They have
Weaves?
they have like fronts or whatever they're called. No, they're wigs.
Yeah.
But it just goes over the hairline.
Okay.
Except for Goggins.
Oh yeah.
Who wears it proudly.
Yeah, he's embraced the thinning.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, that's nice. Didn't you say that Steve Martin's fully bald, but his wig?
That's what I heard.
He keeps like updating his wig to recede so
Yeah.
it looks natural.
Yeah.
That's good. I would do that. I do that.
Okay.
I'm fully bald.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
You're like the witch in Weapons. That's how much hair you have.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. That's what I look like. That is how honestly, some mornings I wake up and it's exactly what I look like.
Well, you do put lipstick around your lips. And then you cut your bangs real short.
Well, you get older and you want to be boldly different. You got to do more to stand out.
Yeah, very Bushwicky.
Yeah, exactly.
Is Bushwick still like that? All poly and stuff? I don't even know.
I think they're poly. I think they're still polying.
Okay.
Pollyanna. They think they're doing big old group sex.
Mm-hmm.
Emphasis on the big.
Yep.
Polly want a cracker, am I right? Sorry.
Polly is a cracker.
Sorry.
Polly wants a ham.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
All right. Well, we got to pause because the computer's going to die. Be right back.
Good.
Okay, we're back.
Hi.
I know. We didn't talk about how I had jury duty.
Oh, yeah. Jury duty's done.
Yeah, finally.
You did it. Are you allowed to talk about it now?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
There was a shootout on 112th Street, and we had to decide if this guy was defending himself or not, and it was fucking crazy. There was video from every angle, so you got to see the whole thing, and this guy is getting... So he goes to basketball practice, standing outside. It's like 9 p.m., hanging out with his friends, and this guy in his ski mask crosses the street, starts firing on the guy. Everybody scatters. The defendant realizes that this guy is his girlfriend's ex.
Damn.
And starts like chasing him around, shooting him. At one point, they're on either side of a car, and the guy's like putting his gun like over the roof of the car and like shooting down at him. Absolutely insane. So when the group scatters, one of them drops a gun. So the defendant goes over, picks up that gun, and starts returning fire at the masked guy. And then we had to decide if this was like, they call it like temporary legal possession, because there's like illegal possession of a weapon. And did he have the right to, through like everything that he did that fall in line with, this exemption from, or this defense,
Right.
against the charges?
Which, I mean, just on paper, you go, oh, guy in a ski mask is shooting at you. Why are we fucking
Right.
here?
Well, the argument is like he could have taken off down the street, like he had a clear path to get away, but instead he comes back at the guy. But my argument was like, what, do you just want to turn around and run down the street, an open street, away from a guy with a gun?
Yeah. Especially when another gun appears in front of you like it's a video game. What is that?
I mean, I would like, if there wasn't video footage of this, you'd be like, yeah, that's what happened.
Yeah, what?
Oh,
all of a sudden there's a gun there for you?
And then there was all this like speculation. Did one of his friends like put the gun down and like tell him there's a gun over there?
Would that not be allowed?
Yeah. I mean, that was kind of my point when we were all deliberating. I was like, what even does that
what's the difference there?
matter?
Yeah.
But yeah, so there was a whole bunch of other factors, but we had to deliberate for 2 days, and it was a pretty wild experience, because then when we read the verdict, the guy just like broke down, and then we found out later. Interesting thing about being on a jury is that, you're just getting the information that they give you.
Yeah.
And there's all these strict rules about what can be said and what can't be said, and the judge is always stopping people and striking things from the record and stuff. But then when the case is over, the cop comes in, tells you can ask him anything, and we found out that this guy's been in jail for a year for this shit.
Oh my god.
This happened last year, and then we thought maybe he was going to go away for like a year if we found him guilty. Turns out it would have been like 9 years.
That's crazy.
And so like his whole family was there, and he was like, mouthing thank you to us, and like the whole thing was like, it was crazy. Everybody in the jury is like on a text thread now. It was like an intense experience.
You were like, I was walking home with the girls from the jury. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Excuse me?
My new pals. She gets really jealous of my jury pals. But.
Yeah. Well, you guys are texting. You have your little inside jokes.
Mm-hmm.
That is a bonding experience. You guys.
It really was. It was intense
life.
because like, I lived
because you had to 12 Angry Men somebody too, right?
Right. Yeah, we did. We had to like.
Or the opposite, I guess. I've never seen it.
I've never seen it.
I think 12 Angry Men.
I want to watch it now though.
I think what happens, well, I guess I won't spoil it for you, but I think it's the exact opposite of what happened. There's like one guy who's like the morally sound one.
Oh, really?
And he has to single-handedly convince 11 guys to join him.
We were all like,
I think
hyper respectful.
Yeah.
And like try, because what we didn't want to do was piss this person off, or like early on, it was kind of split, but we didn't want to. I don't know. I think everybody was like really good at, hey, that's your opinion, and we don't want to. This must be difficult for you to like listen to all of us and stuff. We were drawing diagrams and breaking down the footage and stuff. But I was just thinking, like, I really want to watch 12 Angry Men because I can just imagine, because I didn't get to go to work during this time, so I didn't make any money. And every day that we had to go back, I was like, I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do.
Yeah.
I can't. I'm counting on this free lunch at the jury.
Yeah.
And I think it just takes one person to snap, and then the whole thing must be a nightmare, just screaming at each other. And
yeah, I can't believe it didn't get to that point.
Yeah, no, everybody was really, really calm and reasonable, and then just tried to like logic their way through it.
Yeah, it sounded like you had just an ideal group of people there.
We were sitting and watching, just because the whole thing was like, oh well, there's this point right here where it seems like he has gone from self-defense to pursuing the other guy. And we're all like, yeah, but you're watching this in half, like, I don't know, half speed, at least that slow, he took 2 steps there towards the guy. 2 steps. This all happened in literally 8 seconds.
Also,
and you watch and you go, he's supposed to like come to his senses right there, and And like, I guess that's not even the right argument, because the right argument is like, he returned fire until the guy retreated. That's what happened.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. You had to be there with my jury pals, but you wouldn't really get it. But
Also, the law is so rigid. Like, I say, guy in a ski mask ambushes you, tries to murder you. You get 2 shots, even if his back is to you. I think that's fair.
yeah.
Come on.
Well, he did shoot towards the guy's back, but the guy had already established that he was running a few feet, turning around, fucking shooting again.
Yeah, you don't
and the
know
guy,
that he's...
the guy in the ski mask, his gun jammed.
Yeah.
And he had this huge magazine sticking out of his gun.
This is crazy.
It was a
this
crazy
trial.
Yeah, the whole thing was nuts. Because when we went in there, they were like, "This is going to be just a few days or whatever." And then the trial started, and I'm like, "What? This is like, I thought it was going to be like an open and shut. I don't know, a case where it's very obvious and very quick."
Yeah.
But it wasn't. It was very complex. Just the fact that a gun appears and a guy gets a hold of it.
Yeah, but like you were saying, as long as the gun is still in the masked guy's hands, then I think it's always self-defense, right?
Well, that's the thing. We had to really understand the law.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, it's not just like, well, that's what I think or whatever. We had to like listen to the law, and the judge would read the law, and she wouldn't allow notes. And the law
Why?
is
I don't understand that. Why?
crazy. The law is like, the way they word things is so confusing. And we were like, can she print it out for us so we can just read it? Because we got into this loop where we thought the law was, because the way that she said it or read it was that if something can't be self-defense if somebody uses a gun in a reckless and dangerous manner. That's what I thought she said. That's what most of us thought she said. And we were like, then we were all going back and forth, because we were like, it is reckless and dangerous to shoot a gun down 112th Street and lodge a bullet in a daycare, which definitely happened.
Yeah.
And so we were like, okay, well, then in that case, I guess he would maybe be guilty. But then we got stuck on that. We were like, well, what does reckless and dangerous mean? If your husband's beating you and you shoot him, but you shoot through the wall of your apartment into somebody else's apartment, was that reckless and dangerous? Isn't all shooting in a public area reckless and dangerous?
Yeah.
And so we got in this feedback loop, and then we were like, let's have her read. We wrote her a note so we could go back out and listen to the law again. And we went back out, and we came back in. We were like, I'm more confused than I was before. And then we were like, okay, she just wouldn't write it down and show it to us, or come in and tell us.
What is that?
I don't know. It's like a decision she made. So then we were like, okay, we're going to do it again. Everybody try to remember part of it. And what was so frustrating about it was she wouldn't just read that part. We were like, the reckless and dangerous part, we don't understand that part. She would start at the beginning and read all this stuff about lawful possession and self-defense and stuff, and it would go on and on and on. And right when you start to tune out because it's so much information, she gets to that part. And what we found out after listening over and over and over again, and finally asking her a pointed question, is that if it's self-defense, it by definition can't be reckless and dangerous.
Then what are we doing here, folks?
I know. So we were like, oh, well, then in that case, and then it like everybody kind of flipped and was like, well, we agree that this was self-defense, so that's kind of irrelevant. And then there was the one woman who was just like, I don't like this. I don't like that they're shooting or whatever. And we were like, okay, well, let's break it down. And it was interesting too, because I lived on 110th Street for 8-10 years or something like that. And my building got shot up all the time. And there was one woman on the jury who like lived in that neighborhood, like on that street, I think. And she had kids and she hated the gun violence stuff. And everybody had to like, really take in the information and really buckle down and figure out whether or not this person was guilty without
Yeah.
letting these ideas float around your head, like, well, I don't like guns, or I don't like shootings, or whatever.
That's what's so fascinating about
Yeah.
it. You have to like get rid of all your preconceived notions and your prejudice and just like make it this incredibly sort of unattached, sterile, just this moment, cut off from everything else. I don't. If you're allowed to argue insanity, I don't know. I would just imagine that if you are completely blindsided by someone trying to murder you with a gun, you should get some sort of legal leeway.
Well, you do. You definitely do.
Yeah.
But there are mitigating factors, like the gun the defendant had was never recovered, right? So like you're supposed, in order for a gun to be temporarily lawful, you have to like give it to the cops when you're done with it, or
Okay.
return it to its rightful owner. And this gun disappeared because the guy walked into a housing project. But here's the thing. It was up to the prosecution to prove that he didn't dispose of it legally.
Yeah.
And they just didn't do that.
Yeah.
You know, and they really couldn't because the gun is gone.
Yeah.
So,
That's
the whole
lucky.
thing like is sketchy. Like these were guys with guns hanging out outside, and the defendant knew how to fire a gun, but at the end of the case, it's like the thing that keep drilling into your head is, did the defense has to prove nothing,
Yeah.
and the prosecution, the burden of proof is on them, and they have to prove to you this, and this, and they didn't.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Damn.
And yeah, it was crazy. He like broke down, and like everybody, like a lot of people in the jury were just weeping.
Yeah, I probably would be.
Yeah.
I'm choking up just thinking about it.
Mhm.
That's so much pressure. I would not want to be in charge of
I
someone's
know.
life like that.
I did not want to do it. But she wasn't taking I don't want to do it as an answer. She was freaking out on people.
Can you talk more about the selection process? Because it sounded pretty funny.
Yeah, there was one guy who was he wanted out so bad. So he was like
The shamelessness that people, like, I could never, because it's so obvious what you're doing. Like, I could just never bring myself to do this, but it's so fun to hear about the people who are like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. He was like, I have a doctor's appointment. She was like, well, you got jury duty a while ago. You shouldn't have done that. And he like sits down. And then he's like, I forget all the ones he tried. He tried so many. At one point she goes, if somebody is charged with something, that does not mean they're guilty.
Mm-hmm.
That's a fact. If you don't believe that to be the case, you have to speak out right now. You have to speak up. Even though it's true, if you believe that that's not true, you have to speak up. And the guy was like, I believe that. I believe that's not true. And she goes, what? And he goes, that you're charged. She goes, sit down. And then, so we come back for the second day of jury selection, and this motherfucker gets up and says he has tinnitus in one ear.
He went home and started Googling.
She sent him home.
Wow.
Yeah, he got out.
But was she just, I think eventually, even
She was
though,
like, thank you for being honest or whatever. I think she forgot it was him. I think
okay.
because
okay.
it was the next day, and she's like extremely busy.
Yeah, that's fair.
She was trying like other cases while we were deliberating. It was
Oh,
crazy.
man.
They're like backed up because of the snow.
Wow. I was going to say, I do think if you get somebody, even though like you're supposed to reprimand them and be like, this is your civic duty. They love to say that. Like you're going to be like, oh, what? My civic duty?
Right.
But I do think if you see somebody who's just scheming left and right, you're like,
Yeah.
this is not going to be a good juror.
Right.
We
There was
can't
one guy.
have
There's
that.
one guy who was like, He was like, I have all kinds of. I've been in jail for a bunch of times, and I hate cops. That was one of the things. It's like,
Yeah.
a lot of the people that testified were cops. So she was like, do people have a problem with people in this precinct or whatever? And a lot of people got out that way. A lot of people like one guy. I don't think he was lying or anything. He was like, he seemed like an extremely normal guy, and he was like, I got drug charges years ago. And she goes, did you feel like you were fairly treated in the system? And he was like, absolutely not. She was like, thank you for telling me. But there was one guy who was like, I've been arrested like 10 times and I hate cops. And he had a shirt on that said drugs. And she goes,
He's like, I know what
she
to
goes,
wear.
off the record, nice shirt.
She sounds pretty cool.
She was wacky.
Man, I'm like almost concerned. I don't want to jinx it, but also I'm like, am I in trouble here? I have not been called to jury duty in like 10 years.
Yeah. Something's up with that.
Not since I lived in
I
Brooklyn.
get called all the time. I mean, this is the first time I've been on a jury. I was really like...
Maybe it's alphabetical.
I thought... I had a bunch of stuff I could have said. You know?
You
But I
could have
thought
said all sorts of stuff.
they had selected... They had all the people up there, right?
Uh-huh.
And I was like, I'm good, you know?
Yeah.
And then they like dismissed us for lunch, and then they brought us back, and the lawyers had chosen to kick one person off, and they got one more juror, and it was me.
One more
and
juror.
I was like, fuck.
Yeah,
And,
the fact that you were so close and then they grabbed you.
Yeah, and I didn't want her to yell at me
No,
because
I
she yelled
know.
at so many people, but I could have been like, I lived on 110th. You know, one lady, her sister was murdered, and they let her be in the jury. So I don't know.
That's crazy.
I don't know what the.
That's so fucking weird that you have to like bring that shit up.
Well,
Just
yeah, they
in-
were like, has
in
anybody
hopes of
been
getting
a
out of jury duty?
victim of? She was really cool, and like
Yeah.
they were like, has anybody been a victim of gun violence or whatever? And do you know anybody that's been a victim of gun violence? This lady was like, my sister was murdered.
Oh
The
my
judge was like,
God.
oh my God, I'm so. She's like, well, it was 40 years ago, but thank you for your
Damn.
concern or whatever. And I think
Yeah.
maybe it was that amount of time that
Okay, yeah.
allowed her to.
When they talk about like your thoughts on the police and crime, I feel like you could have been like, well, it really depends. Are we talking about me or are we talking about my persona?
Catherine, this is serious.
You could be like, it really, I mean, I don't know how to answer this. Are we talking about Ian? Or are we talking
Well,
about
I'm in a-
periwinkle paws?
I'm in a system. I have
Yeah.
yeah. DID. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, I think
Dissociative
identity
disorder.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of my identities, sock, was molested in space. Does
By a
that
space
matter?
cop?
No, I'll sit down. I have tinnitus.
Wait, I forgot I have tinnitus.
Yeah, I have tinnitus. We all, this section over here, we have tinnitus. I watched one lady, like there were a lot of people where it was like, you know, it's New York. They were like, does everybody here speak English? If you don't speak English, stand up. And a lot of people like did not speak English.
Yeah.
I mean, they didn't, she was like, you know, say your name and then answer the question. And they're like, huh?
Oh.
I don't know. But I watched that happen with a bunch of people. And then there was a woman
Uh-oh.
who just had an accent. She just had an accent. She clearly moved here when she was like, you know, 12 or something.
Yeah.
And she's like, you know.
Hey, you play with the cards you got.
Yeah, I
if
guess
if
so.
there's a chance you could get out, give it a shot. That is funny though.
But it's crazy. You're like, I'm stupid.
Mm-hmm.
What are we doing? But that's what I want to say.
Why am I in charge of this man's life? Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But then it's like,
I don't agree, by the way. I think that it's great. And he's very lucky that he had all of you, especially you, on the jury.
I did feel like I surprised myself. Like I was in it.
You're
I was
really
like,
good at that. You lock
you know,
in.
this, and this.
Yeah.
Look at this.
I can see that perfectly.
But I did kind of feel a little bit of that, like, you know, this guy deserves a fair shake.
Mm-hmm.
Like all right, I think maybe I could do, but I don't know, man. Like I would never want to do it again.
Yeah.
Because I don't think I'd be able to sleep if I sent somebody to jail. Not that I feel like I let that factor in, really. But I could see a situation where I'm like, fuck, dude, you know?
I got called for selection on a possible... It wasn't a possible... The trial definitely was a death penalty trial. And that was part of my questionnaire.
Damn.
I know.
Fuck that. I
It
would
was
not do that.
a murder in my hometown.
I think I would be like,
well, luckily,
I'm against the death
I was
penalty.
in college, so like I could just be like, I'm not here. But I wrote all sorts of stuff. I was like, I'm really active on the blogosphere and the Twitterverse. I was like
What the
18. I was drunk with my friends in college, and we were all brainstorming ways that I could get out of jury duty, so they helped me write it. They're like, say the blogosphere. Say that you're active on the blogosphere. And then end the Twitterverse. And I wrote all that down.
Yeah.
But I didn't even need to do any of that because I was away. I was living away in college.
Right.
But anyway, I did not have to decide whether a man got the death penalty. I wonder if he did, because I remember who it was.
Our cop, who we all like became friendly with, he was telling us about Luigi's trial.
That's crazy.
He was telling us about all the women that camp outside.
All the like Manson type e-girls.
Yeah. He was saying it's like chaos. Like you can't get in. It's just everywhere.
Yeah, I can imagine. That's wild.
Yeah.
He's too busy reading PBD. He's not.
No, you're never too busy
Luigi?
for pussy.
Well, he probably is. He probably can't.
No.
Bussy, maybe.
Hey,
What?
let's
That's
not joke about that.
What do you mean?
Jail rape? Really, Catherine?
I was thinking about him consensually being the
No.
top and making
We're
love
not.
to another man.
We're not going to go there.
Okay, sorry. It's not necessarily. There's consensual sex that happens in jail, right? I don't want to talk about it, actually. I decided I don't want to talk about it.
I decided.
I decided as soon as that came out of my mouth, you know what?
Did you ever watch Oz?
No.
Me either. Because I heard that when I
I
was,
was
like 12 and
quite a young child when that
Yeah.
was on, and
they're just talking about penises being bitten off all the time. I just imagine that's what like every episode was, you know?
yeah. I remember
Why
my
did anybody
parents.
watch that?
My parents being like, "You are not watching that show," and thinking I don't have any problem with that.
Yeah.
I don't want to know.
Yeah, more into Ren and Stimpy right now.
Yeah.
Instead of dicks getting gobbled.
What is Oz? Is Oz like? I think I get Oz and The Wire mixed up because I've never seen either of them. They're both prison shows, right?
No, The Wire's not a prison show.
The Wire's not a prison show?
No.
Okay.
The Wire's like a drug,
Okay.
gang show.
I gotta watch The Wire.
I've watched the pilot like 4 times.
He won't watch The Wire with me. Every time we're looking for a new show, I say, "Why don't we watch The Wire?" Everyone says it's the greatest show of all time.
Because I can't watch the pilot again. That's
Okay.
why.
What if I watch the pilot by myself
Okay.
and then you start episode 2 with me?
That's fine. We can do it.
Okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So you feel justice is served?
Yes. I
Good.
do.
I'm glad. It's actually a good call that they didn't tell you how much time this guy was facing, that you didn't know about any of those specifics.
Yeah.
Because you could just be like, "Oh man,
Yeah,
I
there
don't
was.
wanna-"
We were like, there's so much information we're
Yeah.
not getting. We're not getting any information about the other guy. What's going on with him? And then one of the jurors was like, I speak Spanish, and I've been the guy who attacked him was a Spanish speaker, Mexican maybe. She's like, I've been snooping around. I can hear. I heard them talking. His family talking in the hallway, and she was giving us all the information about that guy in his trial. I'm sure he's like,
he's got
up for
a
manslaughter or whatever.
long road ahead of him.
Yeah.
Like an uphill battle. I mean,
Yeah, what a dumbass. Don't come for me though.
yeah.
Nobody come for me.
No, guys, don't come for Ian, please. Please. He's in his robe. He's in his robe era.
Yeah.
I cannot imagine being on trial and having to watch a video of yourself doing something or read dumbass text messages that you wrote and have to defend them in any way.
Oh, that's the nightmare. If they
Yeah.
get your phone,
Yeah.
fucking end it.
Oh my God.
Whatever you did,
The things
doesn't
that
matter.
I have sent into the ether.
They just be like guilty, immediately guilty, whatever it
Yeah.
is, whatever the,
There's no defending it too. You're just like, it's just a thing that I said. It's
Yeah.
just a horrible, horrible thing that I said. I didn't
And
mean
forgot
it.
about. And thought so little about that I just sent it off and immediately forgot about it.
I couldn't even, because they could just
For me, it would be like, and posted for the world to see. That's why, I hope I never have to get another job. Now they do all these intense internet searches.
Oof.
I was talking to our friend Frank, who he does that for a living now. For some,
He does?
Yeah, that's what he does. You don't listen when Frank talks, and that's really that's really a
We
problem.
don't talk about work. I don't know.
Yeah, he
Last-
works for a
last I heard
law
he
firm
worked
or
at a
something
sword
where
store.
he does the background checks for new employees.
Wow.
And I was just grilling him. I was like, even sock puppet accounts? Like, what are we talking here? Like, I was fucking freaked out the other day. I don't know. I was in a anxious mood, and I had spent all night drunk calling Randy Fine's office.
I took videos of that. Do you want me to play some of your drunken?
I guess
voicemails
so.
to Randy
I
Fine?
don't even know what.
You should explain to them what you did.
Anyway, I was calling Randy Fine. I don't even know what I was saying to him. He's, do we talk about Randy Fine on here?
You should explain who Randy Fine is.
He's a representative from Florida who's an enormous piece of shit.
Mm-hmm.
And he tweets about how we should nuke Gaza, and he tells Palestinians to starve away, and compares Muslims to dogs, and calls Muslims like Ilhan Omar a terrorist, and he is the biggest piece of shit in Washington, which is crazy.
Yeah, it's saying something.
And I was blocked from tweeting at him, and then so I started calling his office. And what do you have video?
Yeah, let's see.
Is it funny?
We'll
or was
see.
I just
Randy, where did all the dogs go?
Randy's
ate
fat.
Them. He ate all of the dogs. I'm just fucking with you, Randy. Hey, what's up? It's your boy. You know me. I call you all the time. Listen, I don't care that you have diarrhea all the time. That's your right. All right? And listen, I thought they cured gout, but you figured it out. You got it again, and I'll tell you that, you're an innovator. You're a maverick, Randy. We got to get these Muslims out of this country, and we got to start importing pallets of chocolate to your mansion in Florida. Now, I know you ran for office when they cut you off at the local subway, and you said, I'm going to do things different around here, okay? Foot long, how about 100 feet long? That's what you said, and you got it done! You got it done, buddy. And listen, I know that they spent half the defense budget on one pair of pants for you, and a lot of people are talking about that. AOC, that dumb bitch, she's saying, I don't think we should be spending that $1 trillion on Brandy's pants. But you said, listen, okay, I'm a big man, I got big pants. And you have big pants to fill, and I don't think anybody can fill those pants. You can fill them up with shit. That's what you do. You shit in your pants. Randy, you big piece of shit. You shit in your pants, and we love you for it. Listen, I'm serious. We love you for it. And I read this article in the New York Post that said a man injured himself at the local Outback by breaking through the toilet in the bathroom. And I said, that's my boy, Randy. And I called your wife, and I said, we're praying for you. But she didn't answer because he ate her. But that's okay, because you deserve it, okay? This is America. Fucking bitch. This is America where you can eat your wife. You can eat your wife, Randy? I love you. I love you. Israel on high.
okay, is that anything? Anyway, I was at work and I got a call that said no caller ID on it.
You were like,
and I was like,
it's
I'm gonna
Randy.
get disappeared. But it was the court saying that we had a snow day the next day.
Yeah, you gotta stop drunk calling Randy Fine.
I mean, he's a big fat guy.
It's true. It is true.
And he did eat his wife.
Well, yeah. I'm proud of you.
For what? Why would anybody be proud of me?
for prank calling Randy Fine. It made me laugh.
Yeah.
He seems like a very bad person.
Oh, he's terrible.
He's also wanted Bad Bunny investigated after the Super Bowl performance.
Oh, yeah,
He's
deported. He wants everybody deported. Zoran deported.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he's give him a call. Call him up. I would love if you called Randy Fine and said that he farted and a little girl died. That's one of the things I've been trying to get going, you know.
Trying to get going.
Yeah.
Trying to get that outlets to pick up.
Right. Daily Mail.
Sources say.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Randy Fine to have to deny that he farted and a little girl died.
It's like the JD Vance fucking a couch thing.
Mm-hmm.
How did such a blatant internet lie get so out of hand that he had to address it?
Was it in Hillbilly Elegy?
No, I don't.
Isn't that the rumor that he wrote it in Hillbilly Elegy?
Well, that would have been so much harder to deny if he said that he did it in Hill. Because isn't that a autobiography? Or is that fictionalized?
Yeah, it is. It must have been like.
I think it's just somebody was like, "Hey, I heard you fucked a couch on X or Twitter or whatever," and he.
That's
and
always
it just
how
snowballed.
I heard it. That was in the book.
Okay.
But I think it's probably something like. You know, like that's an exaggeration of what happened in the book. You know.
Oh, okay.
Maybe he just kissed the couch.
He just yeah.
Just fondled it.
Right. Yeah, which is fair.
Rumor has it that JD and Trump are having a big falling out over this war.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does rumor have that? He's
up.
like, you know what? Sorry. No, it's just I don't know where these rumors come from, but it is funny to think of JD Vance being like, you know what? You're not the guy I thought you were. Wow, this one is really it for me.
Yeah. The war is really fucking me up though.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not even trying. Like they manufacture consent for all the wars of our childhood, you know, the WMDs, and it's like they didn't even. They're just like, we're just doing it. We're doing it. Fuck
no,
you.
yeah, I mean, not that we ever get to vote on a war as a like population, but nobody wants this. Nobody at all. We don't even have like a, you know, after 9/11, everyone was like, well, yeah, we gotta. This is.
I don't think we're even gonna win it. It's
what
like
is winning? There's no winning though. It's gonna be there's no warfare anymore.
Yeah, you're right.
We're not on a battlefield in Gettysburg. It's just like.
But also their goals are all like ridiculous. Like destroy their nuclear weapons or their capacity to make nuclear weapons. What was Operation Midnight Hammer? Didn't we totally, quote unquote, totally obliterate their nuclear weapons? Also, didn't Tulsi Gabbard say they didn't have any? Hasn't Netanyahu been saying they're 3 weeks away from nukes since 1993? It's like, you're right. What is winning? And then like,
I just cannot live in this cartoon world where on top of everything there's the little nicknames, the little names, like this is a 12-year-old's like Minecraft game. Operation Epic Fury?
Yeah. Operation Big Chungus.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Fuck you. Well, Pete Hegseth is just that like 1,000-mile alcoholic stare. That guy is dumber than shit. And he's like, they're all jacked up on testosterone and dude, it's fucked. We're fucked. We're so incredibly fucked because like this is going to devastate our economy and all of our allies and stuff are turning on us. It's the end of the empire. It's like done. I don't know what this is going to mean for like the world and our spot in it, you know? It like fundamentally everything is going to change after this one because this is.
Do you want to move to Ireland?
Yeah, I texted my dad today and asked him if he'd If you're listening to this, send me the Irish.
I think he has done
citizenship.
that before, and we've both.
No,
we
he
have
hasn't
both
done it yet.
asked you to get on that for
Me?
many years. Yeah,
No,
you.
he hasn't sent me the whole thing yet.
I could have sworn your dad and I had a conversation where we were like, I don't know what this fucking.
Oh really?
bullshit's-
Oh really? You guys having a lot of conversations? Fuck
I'm like-
out of here.
You
Why don't you get your Italian citizenship?
want to go to Italy more than Ireland, really?
I want to hop around. I want to be like Epstein, citizen of the world.
Excuse
you know?
me. All right, fine.
Okay, you can get that.
I could get it, yeah.
Oh well, what the fuck? Why are you up my ass all the time?
Because it's easier for you. Your family has done this. They got the paperwork together. All you got to do is just dot some I's and cross some T's, and you've been
do they have Five
dragging
Guys
your
in
feet.
Ireland though?
Do they have Five Guys in Ireland?
I don't know.
When I was in Paris last year, they had Five Guys. So if they have it in Paris, I imagine. Yeah, actually, you
to
know
Paris.
what? We could move to Paris. It's extremely
I bet the
expensive.
burgers are smaller.
Yeah, they probably are.
All I want
Yeah.
to do is eat Five Guys all the time.
Okay.
It's really, you know,
That's
you
it?
live in this city and everybody's like, greatest food city in the world or whatever. You gotta try this place and this place.
Yeah.
It's not Five Guys, you know.
As far as burgers,
The
though.
lines around the block. You stand in the line. You get your
Yeah.
the fucking thing, and you go, okay,
Oh, yeah, that's gnocchi, all right.
yeah,
That's certainly viral gnocchi.
that's a bagel.
You know, watery. Well, I will say Apollo bagels. are
Apollo
the
Bagels is good.
Way, the truth,
Tompkins
and the
Bagels
light.
is good.
Yeah. See, this is how you walk
This
yourself
is a
back
good show.
from
This
is how,
show is good.
this is how you walk yourself back from leaving New York, though.
I know.
I go, I no matter what, I can like spin a wheel and decide, okay, I'm gonna cook this wild Asian dish I found on the New York Times app that I've never heard before with some crazy ingredients that I've also never heard before. I can walk 1 block outside of my apartment, pop into H Mart and get like fucking anything.
Yeah.
Am I gonna do that in Ireland? No. Do they have H Mart in Ireland?
Yeah, we are very spoiled. Like, speaking of bagels, you know,
Yeah.
people make such a big deal about bagels. And we have such great bagel spots here
Mm-hmm.
that I, you know, sometimes I'm like, oh my God, shut the fuck up about bagels. But then you have a shitty one or a regular one. And
Yeah.
you go, oh my, this fucking hockey puck with the
Yeah.
these rubbery eggs. And you go like, oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm
We're-
spoiled.
Unfortunately, that's the curse of New York. You become an elitist, but you're also a prisoner. You have like Stockholm syndrome, where you're like, you kind of sucks the soul out of you, but you don't want to live anywhere else either.
Yeah.
Well, also, I mean, I really romanticize Ireland. I like going there and spending time there, but I think if I spent like a year there, I'd be like, I don't need a fucking story right now, Seamus.
Yeah.
Okay? I just want my beer.
Yeah. Also, I'm drinking breakfast beers now. You know,
I would do that, though. That's
Yeah.
actually cool.
that's the thing.
That would be fine with me.
Fucking Dwayne, our friend Dwayne, his
Yeah.
parents are from Ireland, and he goes there all the time. You know,
Yeah.
and he says like there's not like a functioning government. That's what he was telling me.
Okay.
He was like, yeah, you gotta.
He was talking about, he was like, we should all move back to Ireland, though. So we should go with Dwayne.
Okay.
Let's just go with Dwayne. He'll know what to do.
Yeah.
Learn Irish. I'll learn Irish on Duolingo.
Nobody learns Irish.
I will learn. It's on Duolingo.
That's if you could. I think if I could learn to pronounce 4 words in Irish,
You
I
can,
would
you
be satisfied.
know things.
That is some
Pogue
fairy
Mahone, Aaron Go
language.
Bra,
That-
shit like that.
Shit's crazy.
Yeah.
And then when it's written out, it's even more insane.
Yeah.
And then also,
Yeah?
chill.
No, I'm excited.
It's like an ancient language, so there's a lot of shit that they don't have words for, you know.
Yeah.
But
and
it's cool that they're bringing it
Yeah,
back. I
you're
don't want
like-
to discourage.
How do you say Roblox in Irish?
Exactly.
How do you say How do you say big booty Latina
Yeah. How do you say
in-
Mog?
in Irish? How do you say clavicular is looks-maxing quad god at the heated rivalry look-alike contest?
Right. Is he jester maxing or is he
in Irish?
is he mogging?
He's
We were watching this sci-fi show. It's called Dark Matter because I
Mm-hmm.
just read the book and there's a show on Apple TV. And like the premise is like this guy figures out how to basically go into this box and then this hallway appears and all these doors appear and you can go into any universe, infinite universes, but you have to like clear your mind and think of where you want to go.
And if there's anything lingering in your mind, that will influence what's on the other side of the door.
And we were just talking about like you and I trying to travel through the doors, but it's always big booty Latina world. And you're like, yeah.
And you're like, maybe we just live in. Why don't we just see what big booty Latina?
I guess you have to stay here. I mean, we have to eat.
Yeah, we might as well. I'd be so mad at you.
Okay.
Yeah, we did it.
Bye.
Bye.